48 threes, 32 assists. I told them, right before we went out on the court in the second half, I said that's the team that you're going to face in the playoffs, and at some point you're going to have to make a stand. And to our guys' credit, they did. If you guys know me, I'm not the moral victory guy, but there is a good team in our locker room, and they're trying to find their way, and they're trying to find their rhythm, and they continue to fight, and I appreciate that. It doesn't feel good right now, but once they get that rhythm, watch out. We're good? Oh.
Yeah, Doug, you got the 48 threes you're looking for tonight, 23
Yep.
makes. Keegan just looked like he was a player from a couple of years ago. How important is it in this last stretch of games, his last 11, to get him rolling and to make sure that that's the player he goes into the offseason as?
When I communicate with Keegan, whether it's verbally or through text or whatever, I tell him how important he is to us, how much I respect and appreciate what he does, because I've done what you do, and it's not easy. So I'm when he's smiling and engaged the way that I know that he can be, I'm super, super excited for him. This is going to be an important offseason for him once that time comes, to grow and to continue to evolve. But I think he's in a good place, and I try to make sure he understands how important he is.
Doug, you talked before the game about the vibes question. Does the response you got in the second half to what you said to them at halftime kind of reinforce the message that you were trying to convey there?
Yeah. I've told you guys 80% isn't enough. We're a 90% plus team because the margin of error is just so thin. And I think that what our guys have to understand is the consistency at which you approach something is everything for us. That means effort. That means attention to detail. That means extra efforts, possession game, trying to create extra possessions, whether that be steals, whether that be offensive rebounds, whatever it is. And when you look across from you, that team does that. If you mess up, they take full advantage of it every single time. And we're going to get there because we keep demonstrating that we can. Now it's, are you willing to go through the pain that it takes to do it? That's really what it's all about. Because I'll tell you guys, like you guys have been around basketball, NBA, it's painful as hell. And that's why not everybody does it. Because if it was easy, everybody would do it. But it's not easy. And sometimes you don't feel good. There's a lot of different things that go into it. And that's why I addressed the whole point, because when I talk to them, your spirit got to be right. Get your spirit right, because you come in here with the wrong spirit, you will get the hell beat out of you. And it almost happened. And then all of a sudden they said, nah, we ain't dropping the rope. We about to get at it. And when they did, we saw the result. And that's the team that's in the locker room. Unfortunately, it's not the team that continues to show itself for 48 minutes. And I know that's hard, but we're not accepting anything less. So there will be a time, and when that time comes, you'll feel it.
Doug, there have been a number of occasions just during this homestand where a lineup featuring a combination of Keegan and Keon and Jake and even Devin have sparked the crowd, gotten the energy on the defensive end, and that's led to some of these pushes and these comebacks and runs. I'm just curious what you think about kind of the four of them and the combinations of putting them out on the floor and how they're able to create these changes in games.
You know, when I played, we had the bench mob, and they would come in and they would wreak havoc. And that's what you do. You don't know how many minutes you're going to get, but when you get your minutes, You make somebody feel you with your minutes. And those guys that they bring it. They diving on the floor, they in the passing lanes, they are playing a style of basketball that's super handsy, and you ain't gonna be able to call them all. And if you do, good for you. But the point is, people are gonna feel us, and that's what I'm here for. So proud of all those guys because they bring it whenever they step on the floor. Yeah.
So you've talked a lot about.
I do talk a lot, so you're right.
Specifically about like process over results, and
Yeah.
if you play a certain way, the results will come.
Yeah.
Do you see an improvement with this group in any particular area of the process? And if you do, what specifically might you point to?
Like the ability to manifest is one. We talked about today, last game where we shoot 24 threes. I'm like, unacceptable. 16 assists or something, unacceptable. So then we had a conversation, some film, talked about some things, and they go out, bless you, and they go out and they shoot 48 threes. They get 32 assists. Like, you demonstrate that that is who you are, and that is what you can do. And then you go after having 0 fast break points in the first half against the most elite defense in the NBA, and you have 14. Like, these are all micro steps to where we want to go. But again, it's about the consistency, the ability to defensively fly around the floor, touch people, contest, not give up. Like, these are things that you might look past sometimes. I do not, because I know that all those things are winning attributes. But again, the consistency at which you do them is going to say how high you go. And for that group, there's sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want, because we got a lot of different pieces in there. We can play a lot of different ways. We have a defensive unit. I don't know the last time we had a defensive unit, but he just named one. That's a good thing to have. We got offensive players. We got big bodies. We got guys that are willing to hit some people. Like, all those things are important. So I see a lot of improvement in a lot of different ways, where the flash, the quick thing to look at is like, we didn't win. And yeah, that pisses me off, because I want to win and I want to get to where we want to go. But I know, like, sometimes winning to cover all that up, and it'll be trash underneath. And I'm not here for that.
Coach Christie, in that fourth quarter, the team was already behind 107-94, and then OKC, went off on that 12-0 run, and you decided to clear the benches. At that point, what did you just feel? It's like you felt like your team, had enough. They gave it their all. It's time to hang it up.
I mean, that one's always a delicate one. When I first took over, one of the assistant coaches, we were winning, and they were like, let's clear, and I'm like, okay, and we did it, and then all of a sudden it got close. So it's a vibe, it's a feeling, like, you have they fought, they've competed, they've done it at a really high level. And I respect that. Like, they went and put their heart and soul out there tonight in the second half. And, like, they went on a run. The game was in the balance, and we got more to fight for right now. When Portland comes in here, we got to be ready. We cannot be half-stepping, because that's a team that will beat you. So it's more about us making sure that everybody is healthy, no mishaps. Can you, keep fighting to the end? Yeah. You can, and the group that we put in did. Doug came in and did what Doug does. He hit buckets. So it's a tough call, because I'm one that wants to be bloody till the end. But at the same time, I gotta understand and respect our guys, and have a bigger view of what this is the 360-degree view, not just the personal. I want to keep fighting, and they will fight. I know that. And I think that, and I hope that all of our fans felt that. Is there more? There is, and we will bring you more.